Hello and welcome back to Kino-Plays, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Let's go. Let's see if you'll react to this. This is the only clue that Mia left me. I'd better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how. I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labelled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing right now? Investigating me? No. I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Secretary's office. Hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second. Mr. White. You're wrong, Mr. Wright. Mr. White, there. Excuse me? What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all of the documents surrounding about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. He'll be taking the express elevator out the window. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White. Is that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here, right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. Violent? Valiant? What? Could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those... Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police, now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a Mia lawyer. As was Miss Mia. How dare you! I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers' association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent. Okay, I'll defend myself then, bitch. Wait, I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah, Butts. Harry Butts. What the fuck? Okay. Right, actually. Phoenix Wright, and my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. That's going to set a trap for me. And the prosecution will be in on it, of course, Edgeworth included. Attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. Defend yourself. Or are you not allowed... Oh, there we go. I was going to say, oh, you're not allowed to, but okay, I refused. I had an idea. I'll defend myself, since he's just stated that he would pick one that's less competent than me. So fuck it. What do I have to lose? Right? Mr. Wright? Oh, me. Great, they'll let you out of detention. Even though it looks like you're on the same side as before. You know, you could have at least done a mirror image flip of the camera and the guard, so it looked like she was on the opposite side of the glass to before, and that we're the one in detention. It really wouldn't have taken much because there's no writing on the guard. Just flip him over and you raise the walkie-talkie on his side. That's all you would have had to do. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Huh. Now I'm afraid we switched places. What? You mean you? I explained what had happened to May. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother? My sister? And now you? And all those people he's connected to the suicides of? Yeah. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... Seriously? You would have her be your defense attorney instead of just defending yourself? Why? Does Japan not allow you to defend yourself or something? And that's even if this follows Japanese court proceedings as opposed to just being its own made-up thing. I really need to find that out at some point. Like, is this representative of their court system? Because this seems really fucking weird. I mean, you're actively prosecuting the person while still investigating it. What in the actual fuck? Plus the whole holding the court date one day after the crime's been committed, leaving no time for investigation at all. That's just... what? Yeah, and she's not a lawyer. She's not even an apprentice lawyer or anything. She has no law training whatsoever. And obviously she's got no credentials, so... fuck off, just cheer me on. I'm sure it wants me to have her defend me, but fuck off, I'm not even picking that. Well, you could cheer for me in court. Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerleader? Yeah, like that. Alright, leave it to me. Huh? I better go get a uniform and some pom-poms. The fuck? Wait. What? Oh, god damn it. Once again, in the position where I wish I could do voices, because now I want to do Kyle's mum's voice. What? I can't. Yeah, I just can't do it. You know what I mean? The one in South Park who always says what whenever something goes wrong. Kidding, it was a joke. No way. No, really, I was kidding. But thanks, it's good to know you're on my side. And really naive. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Times may change, yet with crime it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. The fuck? Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. The actual fuck? I never thought I'd end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With a true culprit appearing as a star witness. This is it. Tomorrow it's me or him. Yeah, but how is the prosecution going to swing it when the bitch was saying that it was Mayer who did it? And at no point did she react to having seen me. Now, I know that they struck everything but one sentence from her record because all of it was sus as fuck. But you're not going to have questions about the fact that she wasn't reacting to the lawyer being the murderer? Really? I mean, even with a shit ton of blackmail going on, it's getting a bit beyond the realms of believability here. Ah, well, that's another thing that I don't know about Japan there, Tomo. I mean, you point out innocent until proven guilty, but maybe the Japanese system, or at least this game's system, is closer to the French version. Because, now I don't know if this applies to all crimes, but I know it applies to at least some crimes, where you are guilty until proven innocent. Completely ass backwards to, as far as I'm aware, most, if not all, of the rest of the Western world. Which is scary. So never go to France and commit a crime. Or do anything that could even be construed as one, because good luck proving yourself innocent. But, again, as I say, that's based on limited knowledge. I may be wrong on that stuff. That was in connection to something to do with traffic violations and stuff, at the very least, and they're being able to seize and do seize and forfeiture of stuff in your car. Because it was something like if you had over a certain amount of money, that they could seize it, because you're not supposed to have savings or something. I can't remember. It's been a few years. I really hope that France is, at least for most things, innocent until proven guilty, because that is a bad system to do guilty until proven innocent. That's fucking evil. I do hope I'm wrong, and please, anyone who watches this, if you know the actual facts, please correct me. I'm always open to more information. Anyway, back to the game! Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah, Phoenix, look! Edgelord. Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office today. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story. I'll do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who's guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is to get every defendant declared guilty. so I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Huh? Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. Leroy Jenkins. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yeah, pretty much. I'll be defending myself. But the guy's a fucking idiot, so, yeah. Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fay? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. You smarmy prick. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanour. Great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere. I'd like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? I'm Bling McGee. Your name? Yes, that's what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name. These two are great together. God damn it, Phoenix is just shipping all the guys together, isn't he now? My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. What? I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corps. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fay? That would be negatory. No, I did not. You're at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. I'd always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing. Ho, ho, ho. Blinking it up, motherfucker. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. Let's see, it was about 9, I believe. I was quietly perusing, that is, reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. If things occurred as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honour. Okay, well, I didn't pick up anything there for certain. I mean, there's the question of why the bellhop wouldn't have seen him sitting by the window. I mean, that's directly across from the door. So I should press him around about there. But other than that, I'm not so sure. But it doesn't hurt to press all of the things to see if he slips up somewhere anyway. How do you know what time it was? Because I am always positively perfect, you know. No, you're not getting away with that. You are so mistrusting, Mr. Lawyer. So, what was the proper term for secretary again? Anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9 o'clock. It happened soon after the room service arrived. That's what Miss May said too. True, the bellboy who brought the coffee saw Miss May, but he testified that he did not see you at the time. Ahem, this is your concern? Silly lawyer, Miss May received the coffee outside the room. Of course he could not see me. He would need X-ray vision to pull off something like that. Tell us, what were you doing at that time? I was quietly perusifying, reading to you some papers by the window. Well, we haven't got a photo of the inside of the room, but there was nothing to read by that window, just a bottle of wine and 2 glasses. By window, you mean the one directly across from Fay & Co. law offices? Correct. That's the only window you see. And there you were reading papers? Correct. The gate warder is a businessman's hotel, and I'm a busy man who has business to do. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. A bedlam? It must have been when you attacked, I assume. We see. Continue. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. So you're reading your papers until you heard that sound. But of course, I am no snoop peeping out the windows at night. You're the head of a detective agency, of course you're a fucking snoop. No snoop? Yeah, right. You made a career out of snooping. Exactly! It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. No, that doesn't help there. Maybe if I push him enough, he'll say about how I move, and I can counter him with that. Spiky head? Wait, seriously? You didn't question any of that? Motherfucker! Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Counting both eyes, 40. 40. Don't add them together. I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. Hey, whose side is the judge on anyway? And what did you do then? I called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised, of course. What was Miss May doing at that time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly. Did you know she'd been tapping the fail office phone? Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I will answer the latest bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Fey woman. You'd make a good politician, Mr. White. Ho ho, I know. After all, I am El Presidente. Please continue. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Go on, say she went left. Fuck this up, please. Especially since from his point of view, she would have gone left. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. Yes! You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail? The victim ran to the left, and you gave chase. Bullshit! Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh. It is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. Yes, I was good. Oh, you bastard! I wanted him to counter me and for me to have to present the floor plans. I've been waiting to present the fucking floor plans. Damn it! God damn it! I wanted to use them to call him out. You shouldn't have done this for me. Fuck you. The killer was here. And the victim, here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Fuck! Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left, meaning he's the murderer. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honour? Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? There is no contradiction. They are both right. They saw it from opposite directions. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean he wasn't viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co, of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Then show the court where Mr. White was standing. Gee, I wonder, since you've made it so fucking obvious to us. Ooh, I wonder what would happen if I pressed there. Oh, I'd get it wrong. Gee, I wonder. Fuck's sake. This is where he was. Luke. When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That's where the killer was standing. Yeah. No shit. Order! I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Do you need me to explain this to you? Rapscallion! The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That's what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. Bullshit, it was one hit, it's in the autopsy. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. Completely ignoring the autopsy results that we went over yesterday. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You better will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. This one I'm just going to skip straight to hit her a second time. Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. Fuck! What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. Fuck the break, it'll give him time to put his story together. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him go away. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony... Crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Ooh, a hot dog seller. One, please. Mr. White. Okay. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap! Thwap indeed. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it, bitch. This is almost over. Fuck! Okay, now I'm definitely going to be calling this one out on the floor with the floor plan, finally. But I need to press him on that thing fell over so he can mention the lamp that he wouldn't be able to see according to the floor plan. You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, Oh, that. The glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yes, very odd, because you can't see it from the floor plan that I've been wanting to use this whole fucking time! Yes, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry. My bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Bullshit! Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. What? Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honour. Now, Luke. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity! Mr. White, stop making shit up. If you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognised the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. Oh no! Oh, you were so close there, Phoenix! You've just given him a way out! Damn it! Idiot! Ah. What way out is that, you may be asking? Well, from when we arrived there at the scene of the crime, the wiretap was already taken out of the phone. Which means, now, maybe he took that out after the murder, but my guess is he took it out before he killed her. Now, either way, we can't prove what time it was removed. So he could say either that she went over and did that and described the stuff that was on the inside of it, including that lamp, so you can say, oh, I just knew it existed because she told me about it. Oh, but you said you didn't know about the wiretap. Yeah, I lied about that part. Shut the fuck up. I didn't want to incriminate myself. Or he himself could say that he took the wiretap out and that he was guilty for that so that he can cover up the guilt of the murder. Either way, he now has a way to get out of this. You shouldn't have mentioned that part, maybe. Either way, I don't think this is over just yet. The only place you... oops. Hear that go pop. The only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Not necessarily. Holy shit, he's gone Jojo. Well, no, he just pulled his fucking scanner's face then. Full on white to the eyes. Mr. White? Mr. White? You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get a verdict. Oh, I wouldn't be so sure there, Phoenix. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? Ah, shit, I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? Yep, they're letting they say also that he could admit to the wiretap to get away with knowledge he shouldn't have. fuck? But what? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The what wiretap? Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do, Your Honour? The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? Whom, I think. No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct. You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. That is when I saw that cursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honour. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He is determined that Mr. White knew that the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand. At the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White, seriously, don't pick two names so close together, was the murderer. I see. Then again, in Japanese, I'm sure Wright and White are extremely far apart in their actual words. So, translation issue. Maybe you should have renamed him. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap. He could have seen the glass stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. At least got a point, we've got absolutely no evidence other than the contradictions and theory of how he'd see it. I mean, obviously we know he's the murderer, because the goddamn game gave us a cutscene showing it at the start of this case. If they hadn't shown us who he was, then this would be more tense, because we wouldn't know that he was the killer. The little things here and there, you just need to tweak them. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Oh, fucking blinked twat. Leave it to me. I feel faint. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So, you saw the stand before the night of the incident? And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over? By the sound? Correct. That is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. Fuck, what am I supposed to do now? You have the evidence, mate. Just ask Mayor. That's a little clue for you guys in the chat, if you remember what we've got. Good luck, Phoenix. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Could be then. The problem is I can't read it. Well, he mentions the light specifically a little later, so keep going, maybe. I'd entered the law offices, light up, so I saw this glass light stand. Well, the screwdriver... Yeah, but that's when they took it out, not when they put it in. And we know for a fact that the wiretap was still there that morning because they've got that recording message. Oh no, they didn't. No, we don't have their recording message, we have his. Yeah. That statement contradicts this evidence. Huh? It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Wait, seriously? Huh? Really? Damn, I really thought that was going to be the piece of evidence that would do it. Because it's a department store receipt. I'm sure that's the receipt for the lamp, which shows when it was there. Maybe I should have used that earlier? Crap. Did I fuck this up? Huh. Why do you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauteous thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it, there's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh, maybe he's riled enough that I can bluff something out of him. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Maybe now I can press this? No, it's wrong again! I hate that I can't look at the damn receipts to find out if there's a date or price or item description or anything on it. Because it's a fucking receipt from a department store. Come on. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. Nope. I'm running out of chances. But I know, I'm certain that's the right piece of evidence to use. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Huh. Right. Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fay & Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. If I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Core is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. Shit. Don't tell me I've run out of ammo. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honourably. No more. Can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright? Are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix. Huh? Phoenix, over here. I know that voice. Mia? What the fuck? Never go up, Phoenix. Mia? Damn, Mia is more talented a channeler than she thought. Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh my god, you're not! Seriously? So... Okay, I'm gonna put a prediction right here. We are so fucking stupid that we can't turn over that piece of paper to read what's on the receipt. And we've got to have the ghost of our dead boss tell us, turn over the receipt and read it. That's why we haven't been able to present that to contradict what he's been saying. Bullshit! Shit! Please don't let that be the case. What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah! Tits McGee's back. Ah, you're finally awake. And unconscious again. Yeah, that's about right. Hey, Phoenix. Gak? That's no way to meet an old friend. Phoenix! I want you to look at me. No, eyes up here. Jesus Christ, did they just get bigger? You're... Mayor? Didn't you know that Fey women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Mia's true power. So, Mia's channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Mia, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Mia never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record. Fuck you! Fuck you, game. Fuck you, writers. Fuck you all for that. I knew that was the right thing to be using. All you had to do was turn it the fuck around and read it. God damn it. I hate you so much for that. You could have saved this channeling stuff for a later thing. Or for just about anything else. Not something that we can so easily just turn around. It could have been a piece of information that was hidden inside something. Anything. This is bullshit. If you just allowed me to inspect that piece of fucking information, I would have had that. Fuck you! Why the hell wouldn't I have read the receipt information on the back of what has Mayor's name written on it in blood, for fuck's sake? Arseholes! Oh, yeah, the one you wrote Mayor on. Phoenix. White wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Oh my god! Oh, I really want to hurt Phoenix right now. I want to have him found guilty and put in prison just on principle alone. How can you be this fucking dense? Ow! Why make the main character this dumb when we're supposed to be a fucking really smart one? God damn it! Stop insulting the player. Fuck! The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. Yeah, which you already said in the information. $1,000. Damn, big spending. Item, glass light stand. Yeah, and if you look further down, I'm sure it's got a receipt of the date that it was bought as well. There we go, date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th? That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Ding, ding, ding. Something that you could have called out when he was saying that he'd put it in a week earlier. Oh, I am just unreasonably pissed off over this. Because you're just insulting us with this. We didn't need the game to spell it out. It was so fucking obvious that we could have used that piece of paper. Fuck! Whoa. Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? Don't need to point this out again! It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. Fuck you so very much. I mean, I'd say it really says something about my personality that I am getting unreasonably pissed off over being treated like an idiot, whereas I can completely laugh off all my own stupid mistakes and deaths, even when they're unfair in games. I mean, that definitely says something about me. I mean, I think that I'm a fucking moron, and I'm still getting pissed off over being treated like a dumbass. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant... Rather, are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honour. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. Your Honour, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honour, please, give me one more chance. I promise you this is the last time I'll ask you. I wouldn't be making that promise, dude. I mean, you've seen how many times they've weaseled out of the obvious so far. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let's give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
Objection!
Look closely at this. See the word mayor written in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honour, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase? Why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. God, that face really does make me think of Scanners. Just need his head to explode like a watermelon. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No. No, it's impossible. Uh-oh, he is losing it. Well, Your Honour, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then that is all for the trial of...
Objection!
Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. Hey. What? No way can he worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there's no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Here you go. I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. If we object... Oh. No, Shit. We should object, that would be the character move. But I don't think Edgeworth is trying to convict us. I think he just wants to convict someone. I think he wants to be able to prove that Mr. White was the murderer. Because as it stands now, we have no proof that White is the murderer, just reasonable doubt that we aren't. Shit. Well, we will see what decision I make and go with after the break, next time on Kino-Plays Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. New episodes upload daily to the YouTube channel, 9 PM UK time. Thank you for joining me, take care, and goodbye.